The story of Rwanda and Belgium is a tragic tale of colonialism and manipulation, a history that still echoes today. In the early 20th century, Belgium took control of Rwanda under the League of Nations mandate. The Belgian administration imposed policies that profoundly impacted Rwandan society. They utilized existing power structures to maintain control. This involved co-opting local chiefs and reinforcing the monarchy. However, this masked a strategy of social engineering. The Belgians divided the population into Hutu, Tutsi, and TWA. These classifications created a hierarchy within society. Tutsis were deemed closer to Europeans. This manipulation sowed the seeds of division and violence, a legacy that has resurfaced with the recent expulsion of Belgium's diplomat from Rwanda. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on history and current events. The Belgian colonial administration's decision to elevate the Tutsi minority above the Hutu majority had far-reaching consequences. This policy of social engineering, rooted in racist ideologies, created a system of inequality and resentment that permeated Rwandan society. The Tutsis, perceived as superior by the Belgians, were given preferential treatment in education, employment, and access to resources. This created a deep sense of resentment among the Hutu population, who were relegated to a position of inferiority and denied opportunities for advancement. The Belgians further exacerbated these divisions by introducing identity cards in 1933. These cards codified the ethnic classifications imposed by the Belgians, making them an inescapable aspect of Rwandan life. The Hutu, who comprised the majority of the population, saw their marginalization enshrined in law. The Tutsis were increasingly seen as collaborators with the colonial power, further fueling resentment and mistrust. The seeds of ethnic hatred sown by the Belgians began to take root. As the winds of change swept across Africa, demands for independence grew louder in Rwanda. The Belgian administration shifted its allegiance from the Tutsis to the Hutu majority. This move inflamed ethnic tensions, leading to violence and displacement of the Tutsis. In 1959, the Hutu Revolution erupted, targeting Tutsis in a wave of killings and expulsions. The seeds of hatred sown during Belgian colonial rule culminated in the horrific Rwandan genocide of 1994. On April 6, 1994, the Hutu president was assassinated. This triggered a systematic campaign of extermination targeting the Tutsi minority. Over 100 days, 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus were murdered. The world watched in horror as Rwanda descended into violence. The international community failed to intervene. The UN peacekeeping force, hampered by a limited mandate, was unable to prevent the killings. The Rwandan genocide stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked hatred. In the aftermath of the Rwandan genocide, Belgium faced intense criticism for its role. The Belgian government's initial response was defensive. Pressure mounted, forcing the government to confront its past. In 2000, Prime Minister Guy Verhofstadt issued a formal apology. This marked a significant step towards acknowledging Belgium's colonial past. Verhofstadt expressed profound regrets for Belgium's role. The apology was welcomed by many but met with skepticism. Some argued it did not go far enough. Despite its limitations, the apology marked an important step in reconciliation. In the years since the genocide, Rwanda has made remarkable progress in rebuilding its shattered society. The country has held perpetrators accountable for their crimes through a system of community courts known as Gakaka, promoted reconciliation between Hutus and Tutsis, and achieved impressive economic growth. Relations between Rwanda and Belgium have also improved, albeit cautiously. Diplomatic ties, severed in the aftermath of the genocide, have been restored, and the two countries have engaged in various forms of cooperation, including development aid and cultural exchanges. However, the legacy of the genocide continues to cast a long shadow over the relationship. Rwanda remains critical of Belgium's reluctance to fully acknowledge its role in the genocide and provide adequate reparations to the victims. The relationship between Rwanda and Belgium today is a complex and fragile one. The story of Rwanda and Belgium is a stark reminder of colonialism's legacy and unchecked hatred. Remembering the Rwandan genocide is a call to action. Stand against discrimination and promote peace. Hold leaders accountable and learn from the past. Support rebuilding efforts and educate about the genocide. Advocate for peace and justice. Honor the victims and contribute to a better world.